Hello folks, today we have another tutorial on how to use our seed inventory that is in our Etsy shop. It's based on a much more pared down free version available on our website. So we'll go ahead and just dive in. This seed inventory works with a couple of options that you can customize yourself. So we're actually going to start there. We have pre-filled in with our research over 150 different flowers, vegetables, herbs, and how long the seed is good for. So as you can see here on the screen, this is our vegetable list. These are our type of vegetables, and they have dates in here. As you can see, some of these have half dates. Obviously, if it's half a year, that's 6 months. A quarter year would be a quarter. So if you do them as percentages, then that is how you can do these. Each one of these, if you don't like what we have pre-filled, and we took all of these from personal use and also from research with EDU sites, so that we would have some very good solid numbers here. But if you don't like it, any single one of these can be edited. You can change the years just by deleting and putting in 1 if you think that's a better choice. You can easily change them. And the big thing here is these categories that I'll show you how they work with our drop downs shortly. You can do up to 10 different categories. So if you don't think it's a vegetable and you think it's a fruit, you want to change it. If you think it's an herb and not a flower, then you just go change it. And if you want to add in new categories, maybe you want to just look at like leafy vegetables, you just go right in here and you type your new category, and it will take up to 10 new ones for you. So perfect there. Now, the way these items work is they come over here into your inventory sheet, and they work under these drop-down menus so that you don't have to go through hundreds and hundreds of types. And what they do here is we'll scroll down. I'm using an iPad today to show you that you can use these on portable devices, not just computers. You can go here to your drop-down menu and select something like herb. And then right here on your next drop-down menu, you'll have a list of herbs to pull out. So if you want to change these categories, then that's totally okay. But what's really important about that is once you pick this category, you can put whatever variety you want here. And then as soon as you put in the year that you bought it or the day, then you will get an expiration date auto-populated right here. And again, you can choose to do that. Maybe you save them yourselves and you know that you got them off the plant on a certain day, and it'll go ahead and auto-calculate that for you. You have additional options in your inventory sheet as well. You can choose that it's a favorite category so that you can filter by that. You can tell it to reorder, archive, you can write company information, you can put in prices, which I find super handy, and I'll show you where all of those populate. And again, notes. And of course, this is a Google sheet, so if you want to add another column on the side for something else, you are more than welcome to do that. But let me show you where these auto-populate. We'll go ahead and put our example here for reorder, and we'll go first to our shopping list. So this is the first thing where things auto-populate. So you can see here this test variety showed up because we said we wanted to reorder it. But the nice thing is we have suggested items for reorder, and I'll go show you how those are auto-populated. We're going to go back over to our inventory, and you'll see here that certain things are colored. Things that are nearing expiration will actually be in gold, and then things that have already expired are in red. Obviously, if you keep seeds, you know that once it's expired, you can go ahead and try and use it, but you may not get good germination rates. Same thing when it's right near the end of expiration. So we have these handy dandy visual guides, but then it'll go right over here to your shopping list, and it'll add anything that you haven't already said you want to reorder as a potential, just so that you can easily see there might be some things that you might want to purchase that year. So we'll go back over here again to the inventory, and I'll show you one other feature. Maybe you just hated a variety and you're never going to want to use it again, and you don't want it to suggest reordering or anything along those lines. You can just go ahead and click archive. It's going to mark through it, it's going to archive it, and it's going to not show in any of your auto pieces afterward, which is real nice, other than your costs per year. So I'll show you the other place that all this information auto-populates. We also have a summary dashboard that helps you kind of look at your seeds at a glance. It'll take your current year and give you what you've already got there. And then it'll tell you, what's your active for all time. So that way, if you hated something, it's not in here. But it'll show your top 5 companies, top 5 categories, top 5 types. And then it'll calculate costs over time or unique types over time, just to give you kind of a view of what all you have of your items. And all of these auto-populate directly from your inventory. So what you need to do here is just fill out as much or as little as you want, just knowing that it will auto-populate or not auto-populate. And again, if you have any questions when you're all said and done, we do have this handy dandy use guide here that gives you tips. We also have ways to contact us because we love to hear feedback and we're always happy to help with our products. Thank you for watching today, and if you have any questions, please always let us know.